Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cynthia, and today we're gonna go over how to become a lash tech, and I'm gonna give you steps that you could take so that you could get started in your lash journey. So if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I want you guys to be a part of my community so that we can chat with each other. I can show you guys more things because I've been in the industry over 6 years and I just have a lot to share. So let's get into it. If you want to become a lash tech, the first thing I would say you guys should do is research. People don't want to hear that, and I get it because I don't like doing research either. But it is so important, especially if you've never been involved with anything that has to do with lashes. You guys have to look up videos on TikTok, on YouTube, and just watch people do lashes so that you can see what it even looks like to do lashes. A lot of times, people start their lash journey and they have never even seen anybody do lashes ever. Like, I offer in-person training sessions. I also do virtual training sessions. They're all one-on-one sessions. And if you need a session, mine all include like a full kit. For the virtuals, we do live virtual trainings with just me, and we get into everything you need to learn. So that is all available on my website. But I have people come to my classes and they have never seen anybody do lashes. So it's just like they expect something. They expect it to be easy, and it's really not. I think when people go on TikTok and everybody's always posting about how much money I make in a day as a lash tech, or come with me as a lash tech while I buy my dream house. And it's like you see all the good things you could get from being a lash tech, but it's also work behind it. So definitely watch how people do lashes. Look online, watch the process, for like a couple days, and make sure that it's something that you can see yourself doing. That alone is going to save you so much time. Because I always say, how do people spend all this money to come to a class and they don't even know if that's something they want to do? So don't let that be you. Anyway, definitely look into what it even looks like to do lashes. The second thing you're going to want to do is look for a training class. So there is a big difference between being a certified lash tech and a licensed esthetician, because there's not a lot of people that are licensing lash techs. You don't have to hurry up and become an esthetician if you're not sure that this is something you're going to stick with, especially if you're a beginner. The reason you don't want to hurry up and become an esthetician and get into aesthetic school is because, one, it's expensive. Two, these are private schools, so you're definitely coming out of pocket. But three, you want to get the feel of what it feels like to even be a lash tech before you start spending all this money. Now, if you just know, like, because there's people that just, you already know. Like, you already been feeling like this for a long time. You had a vision, or you're going to go through it no matter what, and you're 100% sure, then that's fine. You could start an esthetician school. But I would really recommend you guys start looking for a training class, and then you get certified to be a lash tech. Now, depending on your state, you definitely got to check your state guidelines. You could go on Google and look them up. But some states do require you to be a licensed esthetician to do lash extensions, but some states don't. So I live in Wisconsin, and you don't have to be licensed to do lashes out here. And there's a couple different states that you don't have to be licensed in, ever. So, it's money you could save. Esthetician school is another option if you just want your license right away and you're going to pursue your journey that way. But I would say just take a training class. One, they're just more affordable. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars, $10,000, $20,000 just to take a lash class. So you can do a lash class for $400. Like, I do virtual sessions online for $400, and their live sessions comes with your kit and everything. You'll get a manual, and then you can kind of really get the feel of like, okay, what am I really getting into? So if you look into a training class, that's going to be where you actually take your class with somebody that's a professional already, and they're going to show you step by step how to do lashes. There's classic lash ones where it's like better for beginners, and then there's volume lash classes. How I do mine is I have a classic course, and then I have a volume course. So just depending on what level you're on and what you want to learn, but I do recommend start off with a beginner friendly course. So once you do that and you find somebody that you want to do a training with, And let me just stop right there. Because when it comes to finding somebody that you want to do a training with, there's a couple things that you need to consider. And this should be a different video, but let me just tell you real quick because we're already on that topic. One, you want to make sure that you like the work that they do, because everybody is offering trainings, but they're going to teach you to lash the way that they lash. So do you like the way they lash? Two, make sure you like the way they run their business, because they're going to teach you their business strategies. You want somebody that's professional. You want somebody that has a good reputation. Check people's reviews. And three, make sure that they have experience doing training classes. Just because they're experienced as a lash tech doesn't mean that they're going to be a good teacher, because it's a whole different thing. Like when I first started doing my classes, I think that was like 3-4 years ago, it was not as easy as doing lashes for me, because when you're becoming an educator and when you're teaching people something, it's not as easy as when you just do it. You have to know how to slow it down and break it down so people can get it. So that's what you look for when you're looking for somebody to do a class with. But anyway, make sure you find a training class and then take that training class. Once you take the training class, you're going to get more of a feel of like, okay, do I really want to stick with it or not? Because then you get the insight, the behind the scenes, and you actually do hands-on, and then you know. So let's just say you take the class and now, you feel good, you feel confident as a lash tech, and you decide you want to move forward with a lash career. Then depending on what class you started with, you could do a beginner training class and then decide, you know what, I do like this and I do want to proceed. Then you go back and you can do another volume, like an advanced class, or do them both at the same time where you learn classics and volumes. I have it set up as a master class, but then you want to continue your education. Your next step is going to be continue your education. So you have to think to yourself, okay, where do I want to go with this? Do I want to be a home-based lash tech? Do I want to hurry up and work in a shop? Do I want to get my own suite? And then it's like, if I want to work in a salon, should I start going for my license? Just start thinking about where you want to take it and what level you want to go to next so that you can start preparing your steps. So once you already did your research, you looked into a training class, you actually booked and took, your next step is to figure out where you're going to start lashing and take a whole bunch of models, start getting some practice and some hands-on. Now, what you want to focus on in the beginning is not really charging people so that you can start getting more experience, because experience is going to make you so much better. Like, you can learn all this stuff from other people, but when you're doing hands-on and it's your experience, you'll start to learn so much more. So you want to get hands-on. You want to start like trying to get more clients in the door. You want to start like taking models, doing lashes for free. Like, you in the beginning probably won't be making much money. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, you won't make that much money, but it's going to give you all the practice that you need so that you could start building your business and you can start getting better at doing lashes so that you can start raising your prices and getting more clients in. So on another video, we'll talk about how to get more clients, and I'll give you like more tips and more strategy behind building the business. But these are the steps that you want to take to start your lash business in 2024 and years to come. So once you've done all these steps, you should be ready to start your lash journey. And remember, it's day by day, little by little. This is not an overnight get rich quick type of thing at all. Like, you really got to put the work in, and you really just got to keep yourself focused and consistent. So if you need more support, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you follow people on social media that are going to motivate you to keep going. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.